Hi there. My name is Olivia, and I still remember the day I turned 16, a day I dread to recall, because that was when my mom decided to leave with some rich dude and abandoned me as if I was garbage. My relationship with my mother was more than just complicated. I felt completely shattered. Maybe I went overboard there. My mom is much more than just complicated. I thought I was shattered first, but then I didn't shed tears for more than a week. I built a startup, which I put on the market and was able to purchase that dude's company. I made sure they both regretted the day they abandoned me. Here's my story. I had to grow up in a cramped apartment in Florida with just my mom. I had to bear my dad's death in a car accident when I was 6. And for the next 6 years, I thought it was only my mom and me. Or at least I believed it was. I recently came across my mom living a completely different life. The unlikable, over-obsessed life. She hated my family being poor. I used to cuddle my mother when I saw her crying at night. I remember her crying when I recited the Make Book and told tales. But in my head, I was mentally rich, for sure. She usually replied, "No, sweetheart, I really don't care or want to wait for someday in my current life." At 14, I was old enough to pay attention to her shifting clothes. All the conversations her and her friends had always stuck with me. New clothes, always being dressed to the nines. And late nights. What did it bring for her? Fake company. To meet him. For my 14th birthday, I gifted her a perm. His name was Dean. In his early 40s, he was fully loaded, charming, and slick. He wore expensive suits and drove flashy cars. He was the type of guy who got whatever he wanted with the snap of his fingers. Mom called him just a friend. A month later, though, I caught them embracing in the kitchen. Disgusted, I absolutely despised him. That fake smile, the pretend concern, and the nice guy act made me feel sick. He was wrong. I was right. And he was dead wrong. Then one night, I still remember, it was raining. I got back from school, and the house was dead silent. Dinner was nowhere to be found, nor a single note. Not even the mom, who I expected to be waiting in the kitchen. I called, no answer, no note, no mom. Then I got a text. "I'm sorry, Liv, Dean is taking me to Europe. I need this. I hope you understand. You're strong. You'll be fine." She left. Just like that, for Dean, for a charming man, for money. I was completely locked away, left with a single text. Every minute in the world, and staring at that text, left me emotionless. Every emotion, every ounce of pain and emotional toll, felt spent, and the only thing remaining, the only thing surviving, was a hollow sensation. Countless voids. No feelings. I had lost any ounce, and fragments of life. Time slipped by while I was a hostage to ramen and bread. Days passed. I remember one of my neighbors rang child services and got their help. That's when a kind woman, Laura, a nice foster, gave me her house. A home. But my soul? That felt locked inside a cage. Broken, lost, not a peep from my mom for 2 years. No calls, not even to wish me happy birthday. Until one day, she reached out to me. "Hey baby, I miss you. Dean's company is launching a new product. Wanna come visit?" Visit? Ignoring the text was a lot easier than replying to it. With that one line, my life changed completely. Firm. In that instant, I made a vow to myself. I'll take my life to the top. I'll become someone so powerful. She'll regret ever choosing him over me. To start, I crafted a plan. I was relentless. Business books, motivational YouTube videos, nighttime study sessions, even sitting in lectures that I was overqualified for. It's like I was a completely different person. When I turned 19, I started my first business, a tutoring app for low-income children. I learned a massive lesson. Then I launched a second one, a freelancer marketplace for students.
That was life-changing. I sold it for $150,000. In a matter of 2 years, I was able to start multiple businesses, all of which were successful e-commerce brands, and earning highly.
When I was 23, I hit $1 million. And then one day, I was reading about Dean's company. It was failing. Bad leadership, lawsuits, shareholders were out. To me, it felt like justice. I reached out and used a 51% bought-out offer. Now, I can walk into the corporate building as its new owner. The receptionist blinked. "Your name? Olivia Jensen, the new CEO." I saw Dean that afternoon. His face went pale. Unbeknownst to him, I had already learned about his affair with a younger woman. Typical. With recognition in his role, I enforced my own rules, forcing him to sign his exit papers in full view of his colleagues. The highlight followed soon after. My mother came to my office 3 days later, showing off clothes and heels that I strongly suspected were not purchased by her. "Oh, Olivia, sweetheart, look at you." With her arms outstretched, she attempted to enfold me in a hug. I sidestepped her. "You left me for him," I countered, "so now I've taken everything you two built." Her softness hardened. "You don't understand, Olivia," she argued. "I did what I had to do." "No, Mom," I interrupted. "You did what you wanted, and now I'm doing the same." I gave her a check. $1. "That's all the inheritance you'll get from me." Her complexion flushed a furious red, and her hands trembled with rage. I abandoned her in the lobby, much like she abandoned me in that suffocating house. It's been 2 years after that day. I still operate Dean's former company and have successfully turned it around. Now it is profitable, ethical, and supports young entrepreneurs, especially women. I never had another conversation with my mother. Sometimes I get asked whether I've forgiven her. I didn't. But I moved on. Revenge serves no purpose other than to seek vengeance. But what actually matters to me is self-care. If any of you out there have faced disloyalty, either from a friend, romantic partner, or even a life partner, rest assured, you don't require any of them to transform yourself into a phenomenal human being. Let their betrayal be your fuel. Because one day, they'll watch you shine and realize they gave up everything